Hey there Pokemon fans, Readers here with another deck review video. In this video I'm going to review the Burning Winds theme deck. This one is from the Fantom Forces set. And I just purchased it today. I tried to play a little bit with it to see if it's good or not, and I was not happy with it. But anyways, I'm going to review it anyways. I have 2 overall wins out of 4 total games played, but it was very hard for me to win those 2 ones. But anyways, we are going to see which cards are in this deck, and I will try to win a tournament with this one as well. We have a Carablast. It is a 50 HP grass type Pokemon. The deck is grass type and fire type Pokemon, and few normal type ones. Headbutt with 2 energy. This is a very bad Pokemon, to be honest, but anyways. Then we have a Sewaddle, a very bad Pokemon as well, which evolves to a Swadloon. This is not so bad, but it is not good either. It has the Protect, flip a coin if heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon. But can you really, can you really hope for heads? I don't know, not sure. We have a Chansey. This is a strange card. It is good, but it is very hard to be good. It has 100 HP, which is awesome for a common card and a basic Pokemon, which means that it can be a tank in the early game. It has the Nap ability, healing 30 damage from this Pokemon with only 1 energy, so this can buy a lot of time. It can buy you time. And it has the Lucky Punch, which deals 100 damage with 3 energy, which is freaking amazing for a common card, but you have to have exactly 7 cards in your hand, or this attack does nothing. So, if you have the ability to have 7 cards in your hand every single turn, this Chansey is awesome. I think this is one of the best cards in the deck, even though it is quite hard to build your deck around this Chansey. But it is a huge threat. It is a very good tank. It can take all the early damage, and it can heal all the early damage, and that's all. Then we have a Yanma, two Yanmas. With 2 energy, it deals 30 damage, and you have to discard 1 energy attached to this Pokemon. That's not so good. But it evolves to Yanmega. This, in my opinion, this is the best card of the deck. In my opinion. First of all, 0 retreat cost. That's very important. That is very important. But with 1 energy, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. That's awesome. It can combo with Chansey as well. You shuffle your hand into your deck, you draw 6 cards. Next turn you draw the 7th, you switch for free, Yanmega with Chansey, boom, hit for 100 damage. So simple. That's one synergy. And with a surprise strike with 3 energy, you deal 50 damage. And if this Pokemon was on the bench and became your active Pokemon this turn, this attack does 50 more damage. So if you switch your active Pokemon with Yanmega, it deals 100 damage with just 3 energy. It is okay for a rare. 110 HP, that's quite bad, but what can you expect? Then we have 2 Whismurs. Both active Pokemon are now confused, that's strange. And it evolves to Landred, pound 30 damage with 2 energy, and energy press 30 damage plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That is good. That is good, actually. Wow. This attack can be huge. It can knock out EXs. That's a good Pokemon, actually. We have Venonat, nothing very special here. It just has a chance to paralyze. Evolving to Venomoth, that's an interesting card. Whenever your opponent plays a trainer card from his or her hand during his or her next turn, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that card has no effect. Your opponent still discards that card. That is not bad. Not bad. and Noxious Scales, 50 damage with 3 energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is both confused and poisoned. That is very good. Very good. Both confused and poisoned. I don't know. I think that this is awesome. But it is weak. It has only 90 HP. And in general, this deck is very slow. Very, very slow. We have a Fledgling. Just pecking. That's what Fledglings do. Evolving to Fletchinder. It starts getting better. Peck with 1 energy, 20 damage. With 3 energy, 60 damage. That's good for a first stage Pokemon. And that's the featured card of the deck, the Talonflame. 130 HP. That's good, but Acrobatics, 30 damage with 1 energy, and flip 2 coins. You may deal up to 90 damage with 1 energy. That is a lot of damage. As you may know, Talonflames are very aggressive, and with 3 energy, Jet Shoot, 120 damage, which is way too much. It is a lot of damage, but during your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is increased by 40 damage. That means that it deals a lot of damage, but it is easy for your opponent to knock you out right away after you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's like revenge, you know. We have a second Talonflame, because it is the featured card of the deck. And then we have 2 Litleos with Roar. That's an awesome one, Roar. Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. That is a good ability. It's good. 20 damage with 2 energy, that's not good. And it evolves to Pyroar. In my opinion, this is not one of the best Pyroars. I like Pyroars, but this is not so good. It has the Flare command, which is a Lysandre, actually. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard a Fire-type energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. So, it is a Lysander with Fire-type energies, and with 4 energy, Inferno Rush, 100 damage, and this Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. It is not bad, you know, but 4 energy for 100 damage plus a drawback. That's way too much. I don't know. Tell me your opinion about this Pyro. I don't like it so much. So that was the deck from the Pokemon side. Let's see the trainers. We have 1 Roller Skates, 2 Professor's Letter to get our energy, 1 Ultra Ball to get our Talonflame maybe, 1 Evo Soda to get our evolutions, 1 Potion to heal our Pyroar, 1 Sona to just draw a better hand just in case that we have a terrible hand, which is very common situation for me. Tierno to draw 3 cards, a very nice card. A Pokemon Center Lady to heal our Pokemon. A Pokemon Fan Club to fetch for our basics. A Professor Sycamore to completely discard our hand and draw 7 cards, and guess what? Deal 100 damage with Chansey. Yeah, that's the combo. And a Trick Coin, which says, once during your turn, after you flip any coins for an attack of the Pokemon this card is attached to, you may ignore all effects of those coin flips and begin flipping those coins again. That means that if you don't like the coin flips that you got, you get to flip again. That is good for this guy right here. Prevent. You can, you have a second chance on getting this thing right. So, we have 10 Fire-type energy and 8 Grass-type energy, and that's the deck. I'm not impressed. I tried to playtest with it and I didn't like it so much. I'm going to playtest again for my playtest video. I really hope that I'm going to, find better synergies. But that was the Burning Winds deck from the Fantom Forces set. Tell me your opinion about this deck in the comments below. If you have this deck, do you like it? Have you won a tournament with that? All that great stuff. Just tell me in the comments below. and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take good care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are in the description below, and I will see you, my friends. Bye. See you.